to the culture here in Stores. Now here's some zone by Loyola, 2-3.
Williams, up and in. And she's our Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, made her miss.
Look at the initiation right here offensively by Sarah Strong. Just remarkable.
Ashlyn Shea turned down that field, spilling into her own bench. Arnold with her eyes up, bounce pass, Williams gets to that right hand and scores it again.
Well, not much.
Chivers only runs 5'3", and Loyola still looking for their first points.
She's diminutive physically, but on the interior, and she is lights out in terms.
Bud gives it away from the baseline. Here is Chivers. Becerra trail three. Oh, she banked it in.
Glass was patience in the open floor in their secondary.
Fudd brings the whistle and hits.
Window for three in the open floor, so UConn's got to get back. And that's exactly what Loyola did defensively there.
Strong with the steal, tees up Fudd, bottom! Recently against Florida State, did it so efficiently, 8 of 13 shooting.
Yeah, she and Sarah Strong didn't play a lot in that second half for good reason, because they had such control of that game.
Debut, on the far sideline there. Freshman from Ecuador. Defensive recovery from Strong to alter the shot, but it's cleaned up. Felt Strong defensively, still trying to get her in the box score offensively. Sweet pass, handled and scored by Shea.
The international level getting a ton of invaluable experience.
Heckel on the move and able to finish through contacts.
What they were working on in practice today was, hey, we might not be able to score inside, but we got to get a piece of the paint.
Fudd, they will not count it as she discards the defender. From behind the arc in game one, made 7 of 19 in game two, but I think the volume and efficiency from the arc is still in front of them. Sarah Strong pours.
From the national championship team, obviously you don't have Paige Beckers, who Gino Ariema says that's like losing 3 players in one.
Sarah Strong from 3.
The collegiate level, and just a magnificent star on the rise for sure.
UConn scored 11 unanswered as Becerra swings it off the glass.
In terms of her impact.
What does Heckel bring to this lineup off the bench?
Fire and energy. I mean, she is going to be a defensive dog.
The bounce. Strong puts her back to the basket. Now Alfie gets a touch on rotation. Gets right shoulder. Flips it up and in. Comes away to Zabel. She leads a 3-on-2 break. K.K. Arnold calls her own number.
They've been active in the passing lanes, creating easy offense in the open floor, for sure.
Nunez. Offensive foul.
A little disjointed.
Still seeing 2 defenders. They swing it over to Bond. And she travels. Individual teams and championships, right? But hearing Gino reflect on what made last year special, he said it might have been their best March run as the most outstanding player. The opposite, I can attest, I was listening.
Yeah, I had to make sure I said that really slowly, what Katie Flood has on her shirt.
Well executed, both by you and by Rose.
Up, right? And also crash the offensive boards if they can, because those rebounds are going to come off long if they miss.
Ashlyn Shea rolling off that screen. She used it well.
Discipline. That's what he wants to see moving forward on the defensive side.
Shade sneaking in for an offensive rebound. Bounce pass from Strong, and she finds Williams.
Oh, the smoke and the attention. And this year she does, and she's showing it.
Autumn, you want to add to our conversation on Sarah Strong?
Yeah, I mean, Gino actually modeled her game after Maya Moore. Her dad introduced her to that when she started watching the game and other UConn greats. And Sarah Strong set the next.
Caroline Ducharme is in the game with the basketball facing up. High-low, what a pass. Clever block, too. They play through Heckel, trying to turn the corner. Shade made a nice cut. And a foul.
To go at Iowa. Caitlin Clark on the floor, sold out Carver Hawkeye Arena. So they relish these moments.
Heckel battling, still down. The final shot belongs to K.K. Arnold and UConn. Exploring off the bounce. Takes the contact and converts. It was her turn to go get her own.
Yeah. Hey, this is, everybody can eat, right? Starting five can come in and sustain their level of effectiveness and efficiency.
Good use of the shot fake to find an open three. Oh, no one looking. Strong fortunate to keep it. Gets it back from Williams. Knocked down in the mid-range.
Smart play because of the unselfish nature of the offensive attack for the Huskies.
She's the first to double figures for either team, and now she erases on the take from Bissett. 3 to shoot. Has to be now for Chivers and the Ramblers, and a shot clock violation.
It's like late in the midnight hour, man. I don't know. You can turn that around.
Ashlyn Shea hits the roller. Williams does the rest.
Two-player action. 16 assists now for them, and they've just been well connected.
KK Arnold digs it out and gets all the way home.
In undefeated manner. I mean, it's just absolutely spectacular in terms of how they've been able to operate and do what they need to do. Advocating on the interior. And Izzy Fudd told us after practice, hey, we're going to play hard up the line. That red line is clogged up with 2 Huskies at all times, it seems.
Met with her head coach this offseason, trying to learn how she could be an extension.
No question about it. I mean, she had a great start in that Louisville game. She had 9 points in the first 6 minutes of that. Who you're playing and what you can carry forward to the next game on both sides.
Shea, touch pass. Williams does the rest. Part of the Huskies steal it right back. KK crossing over. Shea turns this one down for a mid-range and pours in 2 more.
And that's what she's going to see more.
Was capable of, and that maybe she hadn't played enough basketball to feel fully confident going to that level.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I think the timing is perfect. I mean, she's definitely play ready. I mean, that's not what UConn has been able to do with those 35 points off turnovers. And 19 of the 28 turnovers have been steals.
Healthy with hoops on back-to-back trips.
But a good decision to rip and go.
Matus for a transition opportunity. And last touch by the Ramblers. Monitor, such
Contact or something.
Zabel hesitates off that screen, then hits the gas pedal.
Yes. Player attacking gaps and finishing the ball.
Hendricks with the handle here, ran into a block from Ducharme.
Ducharme looked like she was a mid in that game. Right, we're talking about the depth of this UConn team.
Oh, whirling to the left hand. Everything but the highlight for Blanca Quiñones.
Players deep, you want to see everybody and how they execute with discipline.
Zabel attacking again.
Well, that was a disciplined attack.
The rebound claimed by Ducharme.
UConn just possesses such a size advantage in all 5 positions.
6 left if the Huskies hurry.
They just haven't been able to unleash those triples like they wanted to in this game.
Zabel beats the buzzer with 3. Zabel scored 7 of her 9 points in that 3rd frame, trying to create for others. No shot clock reset. So Ducharme has to hustle. Empty possession for you.
At all levels of basketball is taking right now. The NBA entertaining some international things a couple of years from now.
More than enjoying it while it lasts.
I'm not doing it.
Maybe that's why the whistles are picking up. Maybe the officials want to play into it too. Defense there by Alexa Kinnis. More opportunity to get out and run for Chivers and the Ramblers. Kira Chivers for 3.
With the continuity that's necessary.
Heckle hits from right in front of the coach.
Look at that, right there on time. Rotation.
Kinnis creates an offensive rebound. Too much English. 3rd bite at the apple on a foul.
And the last 2 buckets, respectively, have played in an unselfish way.
Kinnis, sophomore from Wisconsin at the line. She led the Ramblers freshman in minutes per ship roll. Arnold rejects the screen and lays it in.
Smart play right there. Made the proper...
Shot flake or sill. Ramblers trying to get some late traction here as Kinnis.
And they have a lot of threats on the floor.
Ducharme cross key to Fisher for 2.
There she is.
Non-league road trip of the fall.
Summer And Gina Ariema said it's like replacing 3 players in one with her.
How about the reaction from Patterson?
Been affected, and they said we need to use our platform for something good. For Kira's birthday on November 2nd, she launched Jack Elder's Fight to End Alzheimer's, and she and Audrey.
Loyola and UConn meeting on the basketball floor for only the 2nd time in school history. First time in 30 years. Caroline Duchamp is here tonight. 8 buckets, not players for the Ramblers.
No, it's been certainly impressive to say the least. It's just been so difficult for them points. That has been a big plus for Connecticut, as well as those paint points, as we've discussed, and the points off turnovers. It was just a terrible rush telling me in. They ended up playing in Annapolis, Maryland, on the Naval Academy's campus.
Police Fisher scrapped.
Something to circle, for the remainder of the season, how she continues to evolve as the PG1.
Clever move. Ashlyn Hendricks cut off on the baseline. Gets it back at the wing. Over the length of Patterson. She pours in a 3.
And Hendricks' space was much too tight to complete that play in there.
Final 39 seconds here.
On the offensive side, a lot of poise on the offensive end. Sharing of the basketball. 26 assists for UConn. There's another one. 27 on defense. But you'd love to see.
And
just a tremendous team showing.
should be the final points of the night 1. And after 3 wins, they've trailed for less than 2 minutes combined.
Just a flat-out solid offensively. They were on their A game. On the offensive side, they were sharing the basketball, making the extra passes necessary, but it was the pace of play, intensity, and tenacity that got them this win, the way they got them this win.